Hey, Jason here. In this video, I'm going to go over how this template works, which is a done for you campaign, and how you would use it so you can get clients. One of the most powerful sales techniques to land clients that I've done personally and what I've seen in many books is the power of demonstration. Being able to take a prospect down the path of the thing that they're going to buy so they can experience it themselves. And that's the whole purpose and power behind doing a demo. So not only are we going to do a demonstration, but we're also taking them down the process of exactly how it would be for their business, because this this mock-up, if you will, this done for you campaign is very niche specific. It's for restaurants. So to kind of give you the context of when or how you would use this is, let's say that you're in a not even a meeting situation. Let's just say that you're having dinner with maybe your family or by yourself at a lunch break or something like that. And you can just spark up simple conversation, and you can ask the manager or the owner, hey, do you currently have a VIP club here? And their response will be, well, what's that? Because most don't know what a VIP club is. And you would already know this because they may not have table tents. No one's promoting it. No one's talking about it. So you already know this. This is just a way to start the conversation. So they'll ask, what is that? And your reply is basically, well, it's a way to get in touch with your existing customers whenever you want so you can increase sales. And I usually kind of wait to kind of hear what they say, and I'll say, well, just curious, can you handle more business? And it seems like a very contrived question, but it gets good response. It gets good response. I'll say, well, yeah, absolutely. So what I usually do from this point is I say, well, hey, when would be a good time for you and I to talk? When would be a good time for you and I to sit down for 15 minutes and I could go over exactly how everything works? And in some cases, they may want to talk right now, right? They may want to talk right now, maybe the end of a lunch rush or right before it starts. So you want to be ready. The other avenue that you can use this demo with is from a standpoint of just showing them, right? Because one thing that you don't want to do is you don't want to show and tell without them having some type of interest. Is you don't want to be very feature driven and say, hey, I got this really cool thing, check this out. Like it has to there has to be a grounding or a foundation. What I mean by that is, can you use more business? Right? Would you like a way to make more money from your existing customers? Would you like your existing customers to come back in more often? And once you get that yes, now you have something. Now you have a hook. So now it's just a matter of, well, how do I take this hook, this interest they have in wanting more business, and how do I transition that into helping them to accomplish that? And that's where the demo comes in. So you can use that for show and tell only after you've had established some sort of interest, okay? The second way you can use this, and I'm about to show you, is you can use this in a sales situation, all right? So let me just kind of go over how this works. So in your campaign, what you're going to see is you need to create a keyword first. In this case is free pizza. So how we have this structured is, this is what you would explain as you're taking a prospect through this. So that you would say, all right, well, let me demonstrate how our system works so you know exactly how you can make more money from your existing customers. They say, all right, cool. So you say, pull out your phone. They pull out their phone, whatever keyword you have set, because you have to set your own keyword as part of this done for you campaign. So then the reply text was, thanks, our system helps you easily capture customer data. Email, birthday, phone. So you can make more money from existing customers. Fill out this form to see how. So you're going to essentially narrate what's happening the same way I'm doing now and say, all right, business owner, you just pull out your phone and I want you to text it. So here's what's going to happen. Just imagine that we have table tents or some way to get people onto a list. And the first thing we're going to do is we have to get your customers on a list so we can market to them. So the first thing we're going to do is we do it through text messaging, just the same way you're doing. Next, what we do is we try to capture as much data as possible. So they're going to fill out a form like this. So click the link, business owner. All right, now you're going to see a form just like this. I want you to fill out this form. And what happens is when you do that, and this is so seamless, such a simple process, is you want them to put their name, their email, and their info in. You see that? So I'm coming out of character now. So you're essentially walking them through this, but you're explaining the reason why. The reason why is very, very important. Okay? So they're entering their information and they're seeing this, and you're also saying, isn't this beautiful? Do you see how we're able to easily capture all your customers' information? And they'll say, yeah. So then here's what happens, right? And I'm just walking you through this campaign because, I gave you two ways that you can do this. You can do this from an in-meeting situation, like I talked about. You can do this, from a standpoint of just demoing your software. And then you can also use this, which is kind of the same thing, is if you're doing this from a lead generation standpoint, like maybe they start by going through the profit assessment, right? And then the thank you page is demo our software, and you take them through that process, but it started with a profit assessment. They went through a marketing calculator. Well, now you can take them through this whole process, and so here's what they see. So these three images that you're seeing is just imagine they're scrolling down, okay? So this is what they're seeing. So I'm not going to read all of this, but essentially what we're doing is in this campaign we're selling exactly what our system does. Celebration marketing, special offers, track ROI. So feel free to use this in your own copy for just like promotional material that you have as well. But this sells the actual demo, okay? And this is what a prospect goes through. So once they see this page once, they have completed the form, okay? And then they get an immediate message and it says, now that we've captured your customers' data, we're in a position to market to them. We usually give them with a trackable coupon like this, right? So again, if you're in an in-person situation, you're narrating this, you essentially say, all right, so now that we got all the info, we can gift them with a coupon now. But we don't just do it with any coupon, business owner. So go ahead and click that coupon. Also, if you check your email, we just sent you an email as well. So our system can send emails and text messages. And why is this important, business owner? Because the more access you have to your customers, the quicker, the more that you have the ability to reach them whenever you want, it will allow you and help you to be able to increase sales because you can reach them. So you can put any message in front of them without having to have a sign on your door or a sign outside the building, or even to have print material in case you're trying to promote an event that can take days, if not weeks, to get your stuff printed. You can immediately get your message out. Do you see how powerful this is, business owner? Right? So these are the things that I sprinkle in the conversation that you can do as well. So go ahead and click that link, business owner, and they click that, and then they're taken to a coupon. Right? And again, same concept. They're scrolling through and we're explaining what all this means. So the reason why we put this copy here is just from the standpoint that they may want to do this on their own. Like another thing that we've done, which is very powerful, is we've created a mock-up. So once this campaign is set up with just a keyword, you can literally print out business size cards, like business cards, or even something that mimics a table tent to enter the VIP club. And you can have here is, want more repeat business, want to make more money from your customers, demo our software here and text VIP or free pizza to your special number. So now you can start leveraging this campaign, this done for you campaign, as a prospecting tool. You see what I'm saying? So now this copy that's all here, it replaces you as the salesperson because you don't have to be there as selling for you. So that's the reasoning behind why we put this copy on here. So you want to tell your prospect, go ahead and redeem by entering a subtotal. And here's what happens when we do that, business owner. We're now able to track how much money your campaign is making. Why is this important? Well, it's important because unlike just simple text messaging as an example, that may reach them, but you want to know, is this really making you money? You want to know to what degree is doing for your business, what impact it's creating. We're able to track all of that, right? So the last thing I want to go over is, so once someone actually redeems the coupon, the only part of this done for you campaign that does not carry over is the coupon thank you page, right? And usually you would just have something simple that says, thank you, hope you had a great time, depending on what the language is for the business niche. So we actually have made this, pretty nice, and we want you to see this because, again, this is a selling tool. It replaces you if you're not there to sell. So we have a video below this page that goes over exactly how to build this page without actually building it. And essentially what you're going to do is you're going to take that code, which there's a doc below this video somewhere. You're going to take this code and you're going to copy it per the instructions on the next video, and that's all you do. So happy prospecting. Go get you some clients.